staying with us. All right, most of us know someone who may suffer with panic or anxiety attacks, perhaps even that person is ourselves. And of course, these physical symptoms, they can often be similar to those of having a heart attack. Scary stuff. Well, we have licensed pastoral counselor Dr. James Stillwell here to give us some helpful tools for managing overwhelming anxiety. Dr. Stillwell, thank you so much for being here. Always a pleasure.
Great to be here.
Those anxiety attacks and panic attacks, they are scary because you do think you're having a heart attack.
Yes, that is the nature of anxiety. Is the anxious thoughts are rushing through your head and you're going to think the worst possible thing, which makes it worse. It just kind of feeds in on itself.
Well, okay, let's kind of define what an anxiety or panic attack is, because you know, we throw them around all the time. Oh, I had an anxiety attack last night, or you know.
It really is an intense physical experience caused by just a flood of anxious thoughts.
Does it happen right away, or is there a buildup that you kind of know something's going to happen?
Well, that's a good question. And so I guess the answer is yes. It would be either way. I mean, there may be some thoughts of anxiety. If you could just notice them, if you could just realize that I am not the thoughts, I am the observer of the thoughts.
Which is kind of being in the present moment.
It's all about being in the present moment. And so whatever techniques there are, they're techniques about getting into the present moment.
So basically, we want to identify what we're feeling so that we can address and fix it.
Yes. Identify what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And the best way to do that sometimes is to get in touch with your body, or just to get in touch with your physical senses.
Sure, which you call grounding.
Yes, grounding. And so having a little emergency kit with you at all times would be to think through ahead of time what are your five senses. And what are some things in each of those five senses? I try to talk clients through what is it for you.
Sure.
And so it's the same principles with people that have a hard time going to sleep at night. And so how can you set up your bedroom to where you're grounding and you're not flooded with anxious thoughts, and you have I say, what is it that's something that has taste? Well, water, chamomile tea, something very calming and soothing, with something that has smell, maybe a mint, maybe lavender, maybe a candle.
Well, is your goal here to take your mind off
your anxious thoughts and put them into the present moment? And physically using your senses is a grounding exercise, and that will do it.
Okay, so what happens if we get to the point to where the symptoms are coming out and we do think we're having a heart attack? Often it hurts here, you can't breathe, you're sweating. Do we go to the hospital?
Well, perhaps if the techniques don't work, you know, but you know, check in with somebody. Have somebody with you that can calm you.
Sure.
And if you've got a calming presence, a person with you who's like that, it can really help. And you can do some of these techniques, and they can help you make that decision. So you're not going to spend $9,000 in the emergency room if you don't have to.
So you want, I mean, because I feel like it's something that probably takes some practice. How do we get a hold of you if we need help practicing?
DrJamesStillwell.com has all my contact information.
Very, very cool. Thank you so much for this. It's really, really great to have that toolkit to work for, so we don't get to that point.
Right.
We appreciate you having this, and of course, Dr. Stillwell can help you with a lot more. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow.